Black Clover, chapter 364, Tabata came with vengeance. He was like, in this chapter, I'm gonna drop bodies. But we all know how Black Clover is when we think that the people are gone, but they come back later on. But this Tabata wants to make this final arc really memorable. Body's gonna have to drop in this final arc and stay that way. But before I get to the chapter, guys, our new sub goal is 500. You guys killed it with our previous goal 200. I know we can hit 500 this time. But enough of me talking. Let's get into this chapter. Right now, the Queen Witch, from her vision, saying that if things continue the way they are, the world will be destroyed. And Nox says that Lucius didn't waste any time to make sure that Asta does not come back at all, because he realized that Asta is his weakness with anti-magic. And right now, I'm starting to realize like Lucius is low-key scared of Asta coming back, even if he thinks that he is alive, because he knows that he's probably worked out, got stronger, can't wait to defend against his time magic, his gravity magic, everything. So he knows that Asta influences everybody. Because mind you, this timeline right now has changed because of Asta's influence. So he knows that if Asta comes to the battlefield, it's going to be very hard for him. But right now we see the witches trying to make sure that the door to destiny does not close. If this closes, Asta will not be returning back to the Clover Kingdom, and all hell will break loose in the Clover Kingdom without Asta. And there's no way for him to, basically appear out of nowhere with him being so far in the land of the sun. And this panel right here with the Black Bulls going after Dalmatio and the Angels just give me vibes of Age of Ultron when the Avengers round, I think in Russia. That right there just gave me vibes of that. As right now we see Dalmatio activate his scale dominant and absorbing all the magic from the Black Bulls hideout. And we see Gordon using his reinforcing magic to make sure that Henry has enough power to able to withstand everything that's going on against Dalmatio. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot Henry even cut his hair, because I was looking at that character like, who is that? But Dalmatio takes a sword out with his scale magic. That sword looked really bad at, and he said that it's judgment, and just, oh my god, demolishes the Black Bull's hideout in one slash. And I'm like, oh my god. Then we see a bunch of clones of Gray. Right now she's holding Gordon and Henry, and right now she's manipulating her magic to be charming us and make sure everybody stay healing after this tense battle with Dalmatio and the Angels. Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's about to drop a lot of double spreads in this chapter right here, and my god, they look really good. And right now we see all the Black Bulls fighting the Angels and Dalmatio right now, and we see Magna and Luck just look so beaten up right now, beaten and battered right now. And I'm like, my god, this right here is an intense battle. And we all know when the enemy does come back, they're going to do this fight justice. And we haven't seen Magna and Luck fight together since a very long time, maybe since before the time skip. And then right now we see Zoro going after Dalmatio and Noct at the same exact time, but fortunately he is too powerful for them. And then this panel right here with Luck, Noct, Zoro, and Magna looks so badass right now. And he's saying that these people, do they tend to attack me at this point? This is like suicidal right now. And he's realizing that these people are really, becoming a pain in my ass, because Gray right now has multiple clones because of Gauche mirror magic, and she's keeping them everybody healed up as they're taking very significant hits right now. And he's starting to realize, you know what, I'm gonna have to take them down. And he goes to the main body that Gray's at. Right now she's under the sheep spell, where she's she's able to take control of other people and use their magic as well too. So right now she's using Charmy's magic and she's healing anybody up. And then Dalmatio pops right there, and Gray's in utter shock. She is scared. She's like, holy shit. And you see everybody trying to run back to save Gray. And then this is where Dalmatio's like, you know what, I'm gonna make some bodies drop right now. He slashes Gauche and Gray at the same exact time. This right here is a significant blow to them. And you see Frenville and Vanessa just utter shock right now, like this cannot happen right now. But at the same time, they can't help Gray and Gauche, because they have to focus on making sure that the portal, the door of destiny, does not close on them, because if it closes, Asta will not be returning, and there's gonna be all hell for the Black Bulls. And then we see Dalmatio looking at Gauche and Gray in the floor, just bleeding out, saying this is where it ends. At the same exact time, you see the Black Bulls hideout getting destroyed, and you see Dalmatio just basically beating all the Black Bulls asses, man. And then we cut back to Asta and Rio, and Rio's saying that still nothing, everyone. And you see like that he's looking really beaten and battered, because right now he's using Tengetsu, and he's seeing everything that was going on, and he's starting to talk to Asta. It's not looking too good for the Black Bulls. And Asta's looking at Capisha like, I need to get back, I need to get back. But fortunately, Dameisho is making sure that Asa does not come back at all. And this panel right here, oh my god. You see Nero, she looks really pissed off. She's saying magic ceiling. But you see everybody, all the Black Bulls, everybody on the floor right now, bleeding out, beaten and battered. And they're saying that not yet. We're not giving up. Magna right here looks so freaking badass. You got Nero, you got Nod, you got Charmy, you got Luck, and Zoro saying that it's not over yet. We're going to go and surpass our limits. And that's what we know was going to happen. Because right now, Luck right here, he's like, he looks so excited. He's like, nah, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm ready to get it rocking. Hey, this right here is round 2. Oh my, and there's no break next week either. Tabata is going to go off. This fight is really, really good right now. And unfortunately, that's how the chapter ends. Don't forget, the Black Bulls fought, I believe, the 20th or 27th of the Wizard King and gave him, a run for his money. I believe the Black Bulls will take down Dameisho before Asta returns. And I just want to see Magna use his chain magic once again. We haven't seen it since he fought Dante. And that would be so epic to use that chain magic against Dameisho. Oh my, please, Tabata, please bring that chain magic back. Then we see everybody just jumping Dameisho. I just hope that's happening next chapter. We got to see his chain magic again. But before we end this, guys, please comment below and tell me what was your favorite moment of this chapter. And how would you rate this chapter as well, too? Our new sub goal is 500. I know we can do it. And this is Culture Anime. And yes, surpass your limits.